attitude, but I can get everything I need to turn a frown upside down, and so I can give God praise in the midst. God, he says the goal is to get me to the tabernacle, because it's in the sanctuary I'll get refuge. I'm done. That's the first lie. But verse 5 says, and this is why I shouted, you're looking at Jerusalem, but God is in the midst of the river. So whatever I'm going through, God is already there. Whatever I'm encountering, God is there. Whenever I'm in despair, God is there. But you don't acknowledge God being there because you have put more emphasis on the trauma you're facing instead of the God who can handle your trauma. So what I've decided to do is when I get in a storm, I don't talk to God about my storm. I tell my storm about my God. God, I wish I had a real church in here today who can testify. I've learned storms don't last as long when they hear who God is. He's a bridge over troubled water. He's water in dry places. He's bread when I'm hungry. I've learned to put more emphasis on my God than emphasis on my struggle. Because when I put emphasis on my God, I'll find out they that wait upon the Lord, he shall renew their strength. They'll mount up with wings as eagles. And anybody testify you serve a God who gets in the midst of your storm? But while he's in the midst, that still don't stop distractions. Child of God, here's how you know you're on the Lord's side. When the enemy keeps bothering you. When the enemy keeps trying to get close to you. The text says the heathens raged. Oh, the kingdoms were moved. But here's what he did. He just started talking. The heathens came to kill. The nations came to destroy me. But all he did was speak a word. Church folk, y'all making me work harder today. And you soaking it in. All right. I love it. Let's see if we can get your neighbor to soak in with you. Could it be that the noise of the enemy is to try to distract you from the silence of God? Because Mary Fletcher, God ain't got to talk me through my storm. Just be with me in my storm. God, I wish I had help here. See, most of us want God to talk to us in the storm when really we need God to talk to the very thing that's caused the storm. So if he's silent towards me, that gives him the power to talk to what got me in this, and he can tell it, peace, be still. So God is with me. He's not outside of my struggle, nor is he just watching me deal with my trouble. He's in the situation with me. So because he's with me, I have no reason to fear. 2, I ain't going anywhere. And 3, I'm going to be still while he's there. So when the attack tries to distract me, and the rage of the heathen won't sway me, and the falling of the mountains won't make me leave the refuge of God, I've learned that it's better to be and have God with me in it than to allow the fear of my trouble to make me run away from God in it. All right. I said all that to get to this right here. Ask your neighbor, y'all got a little church left. Because I feel like we're going to go straight crazy off this. Quinn, he gives me strength in my stress. He then gives me security in my sanity. But then it's all to get me in the posture he desires. Okay. Verse 8 says, come, behold the works of the Lord and what desolations he's made in the earth. He maketh wars to cease until the end of the earth. He breaketh the bow, cutteth the spear in sunder, and he burneth the chariot in the fire. So while we're tripping off the thoughts and the speakings of wars and rumors of wars, and we tripping off tariffs, we need to be shouting that we serve a God who's greater than a tariff. We serve a God who can tax the giver of the tariff and cause us to live off the wealth of the wicked. I'm about to say something, and I'm going to see how y'all respond. My hope is not built off EBT. Because I've got security in the BIBLE. Y'all missed your whole shout. And they can cut off SNAP, but I've got a God in heaven who promised to open up the windows of heaven and pour me out blessings I ain't got room to receive it. Cut SNAP if you want to. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. Can anybody testify if I got a refrigerator full or if he got me sitting at restaurants every day? He's taking care of me. Hold on. And I know some of my seasoned saints. You worried about them, that Medicaid. But I got some news for you. When you didn't have Medicaid, he was your balm in Gilead. Because before they gave you a card, you had a word. He was wounded for my transgressions. He was bruised for my iniquities. And the chastisement of my peace is upon him. And by his stripes, I am healed. I don't care what sickness tries to show up, what war tries to rise. I serve a God who will put me in a shelter that I'm not even affected by what's going on. Because at some point in time, he's going to break the bow. Some point in time, he's going to cut the spear. Because he lets wars happen, and he also lets wars end. Because here's what I've discovered. Maybe God let wars go on everywhere else to teach us how to pray about the war going on within ourselves. See, you worried about the war in Israel. I am too. I pray for Israel. Yes, we do. But when they got a corrupt leader, and we got one too, what I can do is take my eyes off what's in the Oval and put my eyes on what happened at Calvary. Because the blood on my life will always outweigh the blood. Never mind. You walking around in fear because of a raging heathen? The devil is a lie. Rage on if you want to.